Hello, this is Elliot, and I'm going to talk to you about my top 10 centers. Number 1 is Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq was a great center because he was not known at all for his shooting, but he was very dominant in the post. So Shaq actually pulled down the rim. And Shaq was 7'1" and could easily get blocks. So Shaq is probably the best center of all time. Second, I have Wilt Chamberlain because he owns the record for most points in a game. He scored 100 points in a single game, which is crazy. In that game, his teammates started to just pass the ball to him, and the other team started trying to foul him to stop him from scoring, but he could not stop scoring. Wilt scored his 100th point with only 48 seconds left. Third, I have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem was great. He was also 7'1" like Shaq, but he could also get blocks. But Kareem was also good at a mid-range shot called the sky hook, where Kareem would put the ball down like if you've seen an NBA player shoot a full-court shot, but then instead of letting go near his shoulder, Kareem would continue his arm up to full height, and it was almost unblockable. Fourth, I have Yao Ming. Yao was 7'6". He played 11 seasons. He was an all-star. He played 8. He was an all-star in every one of them. He even was the first player to get 2,500,000 votes for the starters in the All-Star game. And he was also 7'6", so he's the third tallest player, which means that he had to be great because he was so tall. Then, fifth, I have Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem was known really well, but he's kind of a mix of all the other players. He's 7'3" and got a good height, so he's tall. But he's also a great shot blocker. And he had a really good move called the Dream Shake, where he would go from side to side and then spin around, and he would easily get a bucket. And defenders would freeze when he did it. Sixth, I have Mark Eaton, who actually led the NBA in blocks per game. He was a great player for the Utah Jazz in the early 70s and early 80s. And so he is a great shot blocker. Next, I put Anthony Davis. He was great all around the court. He's been traded a lot, but overall, Anthony Davis is really, really good. So, he's a great center. And he's 6'10", so he can block and others. And he can do defense. 9th, I have Alonzo Mourning. 10th, I have Joel Embiid. Embiid was great at getting the ball, at shooting, passing, dribbling, scoring in the post, shooting from the mid-range, blocking shots, and defense. So he was a great all-around